So in the previous episode of Iruma-kun Season 3, we saw Iruma falling head over heels for Clara, or maybe Clara is falling head over heels for Iruma. Either way, it's a tie, and, even though she was supposed to be seducing him, she kind of misunderstood that, and she thought that you just really need to tire that person out, you know, like a literal head over heels. But, as I said, it was a tie in the end, because they both tired themselves out, and I had this question where, do you think that if Clara sucks all your mana, she would just kill you at that point, you know? Would she be, like, sucking your life force? And I was watching Season 1 again, surprise, surprise, and when you got to that point where Iruma's got his ring, the Ring of Gluttony, and you know how Ali, well, not his name at the time, but he got very hungry, and, you know, he started biting Sabro and Asmodeus, and at that point, both Sabro and Asmodeus ended up, like, just keeling over, especially for Asmodeus, who kept getting bitten. He just started spewing blood. I assume that's what is going to happen to somebody who gets sucked into Clara's pocket, and then she just keeps sucking their energy. They're just going to spew blood everywhere, and they're just going to die in her pocket. A little morbid, but you know, that's just Clara, honestly. A little too OP, that girl. Anyways, we also saw the first night and how dangerous it is, especially for the students who are in there who have exerted all their energy, and now they're getting hunted by the night creatures and all that, the nocturnal creatures. So it was nice to see the teachers at work and to see how they put to use their bloodline ability and all that. And towards the end, we got to see Agares, and I assume we're going to see Garp as well, so that's going to be fun and exciting. It seems like we're having another split episode. The one thing that I really like about these titles is that it's the same or similar title as the manga chapters, so it's really easy for me to just scroll through the chapter titles and figure out which one they adapted it from, so I appreciate the anime for doing that. But I do have my full-length reactions up on Patreon, which you guys can check out in the description down below. Other than that, let us get started. Oh my god, we got to see this again. We just ended with that with Dosa? Oh my god. Garp just sounds so fucking goofy, dude. Oh my god. I don't know if I want to eat my veggies if they fucking telling me. He dresses like a fucking ninja, and then here's a giant-ass castle. Well, I mean, you've got a place to go back to. Oh my god, Agares, he's getting attacked! You know, if this was gender opposite, we would all be much more... What? They stack matches on his fucking eyelashes? How did they change his clothes? Oh my god! Damn, dude, she went with such force. Doesn't mean he actually just start fucking harassing him, like, Jesus. Hunter instinct at play. Dosa's not sorry for anything. Man's just out here building fucking castles easily, dude. Don't say that to the girls! Yeah, you've gained a lot of power considerably. Oh my god. Their lives are private for a reason. Mm. What is this door? Properly deliver you to school. Damn, look at that. Just shoving food right into his mouth. I really love that he's still in his sleepy clothes, but he just has... Oh my god, he's Comey, says everybody who's seen Comey. Oh, look at this cute little fur ball. This man's just trying to be, take life at a slower pace. Oh, you guys are friends! Look at you, just out here always talking about Gap. Oh my god, the fucking echo. It's just like Dosa said, they're a fucking couple living together. He's just gotta do it, you know? It's his dream to make 100 friends. And then he just gets so used to Garp. It's because you don't have your chauffeur with you anymore, you know? Oh, he's a busybody. You're not you when you're hungry. He just goes straight to falling asleep. The moment he sees Garp, he's just like, all my stress has fallen away and now I'm just gonna go back to sleep now. I'm finally done. Wind sword kill. He is an unstoppable force. Is that its mouth? What the f- Agares is like a housewife. What the fuck? How many people did you bring? Oh, they're two friends who just bicker with one another. Oh, they're having a nice little lunch on top of his pillow. Wow, what a nice tent. Sergeant, there you go. The sobbing empress. Mr. Hat. Oh, the teachers are chilling with one another. Damn, they just got peppers over there. Is that a door on his hat? Thank you. Thank you. A party, that's what. Wow. Oh, look at Bachiko's with her crush. Oh. Oh, so far away from him. He's like, I don't give a shit. Wow. 1400, very nice. Was that a Balam? Yeah. I think Amity got 59k last time, right? Oh, and he was working with... Holy shit, look at how short he was compared to Kalego at the time. No! It would be the opposite sex. Don't you think the ultimate seduction would be seducing everyone, including the girls? Just saying. Oh, a young rhyme. Oh, damn. So they got 94. Was it Kaleko? That's right. Look at her repping for her students. 8200. No, Opera was... Oh! The fuck, they don't even... He's got a lock. Uh-oh. It's just like the Misfits. Dude, fucking Rhyme without her pupils look kinda scary. Yeah, the person with 0 points. Oh my god, lead. Oh, Opera is so cute. Oh, they still got 3 days. Lead, you can't be telling Iruma this. Damn, dude, Furfur is out here drawing a flag. She gets all feisty for Iruma. When did Robin come in here? So the night continued, alright. What are you doing, Kaim? Poor Agares couldn't fucking sleep. Look at Iruma sleeping with a smile on his face. There were people who didn't sleep at all, that's right! They're all after your dangleberries, dude. Jesus. Alright! That was a great episode. Really enjoyed that. We got to see the friendship between Garp and Agares, which, you know, it's really Agares is really just a fucking housewife. God, when Dosa comes in and says about like how they're just a couple living with a time bomb, I mean, she's not wrong. Want to take a piss together. Alright. We're gonna go back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 8 of Iruma-kun Season 3. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I think I said it. It was a great episode. We've got to see more of, as we've been seeing throughout the Harvest Festival, we've been seeing the Misfits getting their own little time, you know, and getting more or less of development with all these kids. As in some of the episodes, you know, we don't even see Iruma all that much, and that's really the nice thing, is to be able to continue moving the plot forward and continuing to be able to garner the audience attention without even needing the main character on screen for most of the time. So that is very fun, you know, even though, you know, Iruma really is a part of the title of the anime. We barely saw him in this episode. But yeah, it is really nice to just be able to see more of the Misfits, and especially in this case, to be able to see Garp and Agares. Although I get a little confused sometimes, because when it comes to Garp in the anime, the subtitle, it says Garp, but then when I go into the manga, it's Gap, like G-A-A-P. So anyways, if I say Garp or if I say Gap, I mean the same person. But it's nice to see their little friendship that they have with each other, and essentially Agares is just this person who doesn't really want to make friends, doesn't really fucking care. He just wants to go to sleep, you know, that's all he really wants. And he also doesn't really care for attendance as well, so he's just out here getting the minimum amount of attendance as he can possible, because he'd rather spend the rest of his day sleeping. God, I don't know how this man will survive once he gets out of school, but we'll just have to see when it happens, huh? But it seems like one of the only reasons why he's actually going to school is because Garp is constantly coming to pick him up. And as we see in like all the flashback and all that, Garp is out here just taking Agares while he's sleeping. And just taking him all around the fucking town and all that shit, you know? They're out here having fun. And Agares, he says, "I'm just so tired, I can't even be bothered to stop him." But even during that one time where he got fed up with Garp and he yelled at him and Garp went home all sad, he ends up feeling bad about it, even though he couldn't figure out why he was feeling bad about it. Well, he kind of figured it eventually once he sees Garp again. But he couldn't sleep because Garp wasn't there, and he was also, again, worrying about Garp, so it was very nice, very fucking cute. The gayness just continues to amp up. But it's so cute on how, like, once Agares sees Garp again and sees that he hasn't been affected by him yelling at him. So, like, the moment he sees that Garp is doing fine, he's still the same guy, you know, he's an unstoppable force. He just, Agares just falls straight asleep. Very nice, very nice. And you know, that moment when you hear the screams outside and Garp is about to leave to rescue them, and Agares is just like, don't go. What a fucking couple there. And then in the next scene, or the next last half, anyways, we get to see the teachers hanging out with each other, and that's very nice. You know, we get to see them bragging about their students, and they're having the same rivalry as the Misfits, although Furfur is just here for the fun of it. You know, he's not really out here for any rivalry, he's just here for the entertainment. We see that the teachers are having their own little rivalry, which is nice. You know, they're out here repping for their students. We also got to see how many points the other Misfits are having right now, with Karori and Kamui being first in the group with 1400. And I think Alacare and Jazz are in second with 1100, if I remember correctly. It's either 11 or 1200, but they're in second place. And I believe the person who's last out of the four, well, if you minus Iruma and Lead, who has 0 points, is Clara and Elisabetta. And then the third person, I can't remember. Gap and Agares. I was literally just talking about them, but they're third in terms of the Misfits again. So that's it's nice to see where they're all at in the first night. And it was nice to see Bachiko standing up for Iruma, and how she was very timid and bashful when she's around, especially when she's around Sullivan, but also she's around, you know, all these famous demons and all that. But the moment Furfur starts trash talking Iruma, well, we ain't got it. We're not fucking here for this shit, all right? Also, I can't get over the fact that Furfur was just out here like, hey, yo, Rhyme, come on over here. And Rhyme's like, yeah, sure, as long as you're not too clingy. Very nice. It's just nice to see the adults interacting with each other. And towards the end, while everybody is asleep, we got so many names are just flashing in my head. Like, Sabro and Asmodeus are out here fighting this legendary monster or whatever inside the cave that they were talking about with the Doro brothers. So I assume that's what we're going to see in the next episode. So that will be exciting. But I am going to be talking about the manga, and if you are anime only, I will see you guys in the next episode. Alright. Here we are in the manga. First thing I gotta say, I blame Restart-kun for making me reread the Harvest Festival arc, even though I had planned on not doing it because I wanted to get the refresher through the anime and just kind of have that feeling of like, oh yeah, this is what happened. But no, Restart-kun made a comment about a certain teacher, and I had to go into that chapter just to check if that was it, and then I was doing these extensive looks at Ifrit, that's his name. But the moment I went into one of the chapter for the Harvest Festival, my brain was like, why don't we just continue reading? And so I ended up reading the entire Harvest Festival arc again, and I unfortunately am more hyped than ever. I don't know why I'm unfortunate, but you know, well, I did say I wanted to get a refresher through the anime, but I'm a little bit more hyped than usual, and I believe in the next episode is when we're going to get to see Asmodeus's his evil cycle. That's what it is. So we're going to get to see his evil cycle, and I guess we get to see him speaking in Italian? Is that what it is? Was he speaking in Italian or Latin? Anyways, that's going to be nice. And I completely forgot that his safe word is Iruma, which that's going to be exciting. But I've also forgotten, which again, I wish I'd seen it as a refresher, but my brain decided to read through the Harvest Festival again. But it was nice. I totally forgot about the part where Coco, that's his name, decided to do the trauma on Clara. And Clara's trauma is, of course, Iruma abandoning her and saying that the only thing that she's good for is her ability, or else, you know, she'll just be too annoying to deal with and all that. So I totally forgotten about that part, and I just know that my heart's going to fucking break when I see that, because when I was watching season 1 again this week, I teared up just watching episode 3 of season 1 again, when, you know, with Clara just crying about how, you know, she can't make friends because she's too bothersome and whatever, and she has to give them things. So that's going to break my fucking heart. The other one is with Iruma and his trauma as well, so that's going to be fun. And, well, I mean, it's not going to be fun, but it's going to be nice to see how they're going to deal with that, so I'll be interested to see. Alright. Also, I did see that chapter with Ameri, where, you know, Ameri comes in, and that's also, like, the introduction of Coco and how he's going around fucking up all the misfits and all that. But I assume in that chapter where we see Ameri, I'm assuming that's where they're going to put that ball, that ball that she went to during summer break as, like, a spite to Iruma. to Iruma going to the fucking mixer. So I assume that's where we're going to get it. So that's going to be that's going to be fun, and it will be nice to see her and Asmodeus interacting with each other. Although the only thing that they really get to bond with one another is Iruma. So I have currently lost my train of thought. So I'm also not sure if I was going to talk about something else. I did forget to mention with Clara's trauma and, like, one of the latest not the latest, but, you know, one of the more later chapters that we get, like, right after the big arc that we had. That's gone way more, has longer chapters than the Harvest Festival, you know, because the Harvest Festival at the time was the longest arc, but then the latest arc that we have, that was the longest one now. But after that arc, you know, and when Clara was talking with, like, the first years and all that, you know, I really like that nice tidbit where she says that, you know, she's not going to make snacks. You know, she's not going to pull snacks right out of her pockets. Anything that she can pay for, you know, like food and all that, she's not going to do it. That's a rule that she's applied to herself, and I really like that sense of self-discipline for Clara and all that. So, anyways, I still don't remember what I wanted to talk about, but, you know, I probably won't write in the description because it's just gonna be straight spoiler. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.